Hello folks, and welcome to another awesome episode of Lamination Technique. In today's episode, I have a Model 720 here, pouch laminator, awesome machine built in America, and it's getting no heat. This is somewhat of a typical problem with these machines, and in today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. We're gonna start here by taking these screws out and removing the side covers on both sides, and then we're gonna take this top plate off. Just wanna start with a regular Phillips screwdriver here. Just take these screws out. All right, once those are off, you're gonna see right here these two screws here, and these are the two screws that hold this top plate on. So let's go ahead and remove these. That'll be on both sides here. Remove this top plate. All right folks, so if you look here on the top of the machine here with the top cover off, we have this little device here, and this is basically an inline fuse for the heating system. They call it the protector. We're gonna check this. This is the first thing you wanna check on this machine to make sure that this is working. Like I said, sometimes we see these go bad, and this will kill the heat in this machine. The easiest way to test this is with a multimeter. So we can expose the wires here like we have, then I'll turn on the multimeter and give it a test. And we do indeed have an open line. First thing we want to do when it's mounted is we like to take a flathead screwdriver and kind of just push it in there a little bit and twist the screwdriver, and it'll kind of open this up a little bit. And in most cases, you can kind of just get it to slide around maybe and then pull up like that. There's like a little bulge here. That's where the actual fuse itself is, or the protector itself is. So we're just going to disconnect this. And now we have it as one piece here. Okay folks, so here's the protector right here, and this one's rated at 157 or 158, I forget exactly, degrees Celsius. So that means when it reaches that temperature, it's gonna blow its internal fuse, and it's gonna stop the flow of electricity through here, which powers the heaters. It's a safety feature, and there are a lot of laminators. In my opinion, I feel that this one is a little too low for general use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little bit higher, and I'm gonna go up to a 190C, and you can order these on Amazon, and that's what I recommend. They're super cheap. I believe they're about 99 cents a piece or something. If you do order the part from the manufacturer, it's going to be a lot more expensive, but it will come with the connectors. As you can see, there's no connectors here. So we're going to have to put the connectors on. Now, sometimes, I guess it kind of just depends on what mood I'm in, but you can solder these. Just be aware that you really need to be on your A game if you solder these, because if you heat it up too much, you're going to blow the fuse, and then you kind of just got to start all over again. So the best way to do it is just to crimp the ends on. Sometimes you can take these and reuse them. You can get them up in the hole there and reuse them. I might try that. If I can get that to work, I'm going to do that. Or if not, just crimp new ends on the end, and make sure that you get your shrink tube back over as a little insulative protector there. And that's it. So I'm going to get this back together with the ends put on it, and then we'll get it back installed. All right, folks, so here's my new protector that I just got done assembling it, and I was able to reuse the connectors. Like I said, you got to play with it a little bit, And if you can't really get it, you can solder it. But like I said, if you solder it, you got to be really good. And again, you guys can get these protectors on Amazon. I'll post a link down below in the description. There you go. Let's get this installed and give it a test run. You can kind of like maybe go to the side like we did before where it's thinner and then kind of pull it in there. Or if that's being a little stubborn like it is, we can just take and open this up a bit more. Kind of make it easier for us. Push that in there, you'll feel it kind of pop down in there. We'll just take some regular pliers here and kind of crimp it down so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, now we can just plug it in and give it a test. Make sure, of course, that you slide this protective shrink tube back over the connections. You definitely don't want the connectors hitting this aluminum plate. It will short out. All right, folks, there it is. We're gonna get this put back together and give it a test run. All right, guys, I have it running and our ready light is on and it's set at 5. Your results may vary. It may be 4, maybe 6, maybe 7. Each machine's a little bit different, but I recommend getting it around 300 degrees, maybe a little bit higher. You'll have like a little thing here, kind of like a little green zone in there that you'll see. Kind of want to get it in there, kind of in that area. It's not too important. You know, you want to get it hot enough to melt, but you don't want to get it hot enough to where you're blowing your protectors all the time. So let's give this thing a shot and see how it laminates. And again, if you guys have any lamination needs, if you guys need any product, go to OregonLaminations.com. We pretty much sell anything related to laminating, from little pouch machines all the way up to large, wide format machines, and everything in between, and all the laminate and film to go with it. All right, there we go. We got a nice seal on it. Looks pretty good. So that's gonna wrap up this episode of lamination techniques. If you guys have any questions, just post them down below in the comments. Feel free to call Oregon Laminations if you guys want to talk to a tech. Until next time, lamination technique.